Why don't you just tell us kind of who you are?
Sure. So I'm Bereznicki. I'm from Edmonton, Alberta originally. I'm 27 years old and I've been in Calgary for just over 3 years now.
Awesome. Oilers fan?
Huge Oilers fan, yes. When we made the playoffs, I was pretty excited about that last year.
And why this crazy world of real estate?
Yeah, my previous role, I was in sales and marketing, and I really enjoyed building those personal relationships with my customers and also the excitement that came with sales. But at the end of the day, I sort of lost my motivation, my passion behind that. With real estate, I can draw on those skills, but at the same time, I'm helping my clients with one of the biggest decisions of their lives, and I think that's super motivating and gratifying, and I'm just really excited to help them through that process.
I like that you said that, that you're helping somebody through one of their biggest transactions, biggest transitions in their life. There's a lot of responsibility to that, and it's a different type of selling. In the short time that you've been in the business so far, you've already done a transaction.
Yes.
Yeah. Closes today, I think.
Possession was today, yes.
Yeah, so between your selling before in your previous jobs to now, have you already felt a difference in kind of how the selling process is?
Definitely. I think with my previous role was a lot more fact-based selling and data selling, which I think real estate does draw on, but there's a lot more of the emotional side to the selling process with real estate. You're dealing with people's lives and you're dealing with their money, and it's a really scary process for a lot of people. And so just being able to juggle that and maintain those emotions throughout the process and create that stress-free environment, I think is the biggest difference I've noticed.
Very trust-based, right? They're
Exactly.
putting a lot on us. And what comes with that, sure, it's a little bit, maybe a little anxiety with it, but I think it's energizing at the same point because they have trusted you in this big transition. What has been some of the biggest carryover strengths that you think you're going to be able to, parlay into this new exciting career for you? With
my past role, you're constantly dealing with people and you're building those personal connections with people, and they build that trust in myself. And to this day, I've developed some long-lasting relationships that I hope will carry on through this career, and also I'm really excited to develop more relationships to that level with this path. Additionally, I think I really developed my negotiation skills because I did sales specifically, and every day I was dealing with over 10 customers doing different negotiations, and I think it's important to be able to read those people based on their unique traits and qualities and be able to negotiate accordingly with that, and so I think I'm able to draw that over to this new career path.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oftentimes you can be in a sales career, but there isn't a lot of that. But it sounds like you've come from one that really tested you in that, and now you're getting to perfectly parlay it into this. What should your clients know about working with you, but then also know you're powered and backed by what Redline support system is all about?
The biggest thing for me is really digging deep into what my clients are looking for and what their needs and motivations are. And so that's why I think it's super important to meet with my clients firsthand to really get those details so that I can offer that service to them. Additionally, backed by Redline, we have an awesome support team and an awesome support system that throughout the entire process of buying or selling, there is constant communication and transparency with each transaction that includes the client throughout that process.
Yeah, we say this often, like the team without a team model, right? I know you considered team models, but the team without a team model allows you to stand tall and stand proud and know that you're backed by a bunch of specialists, right, that can support you as you need it.
Having the ability to lean on my fellow colleagues and agents in the brokerage, it's really amazing to be a part of a brokerage that has some of the top agents in the city, and I can learn from them and we can all learn from each other, and I think that's really important in this industry to educate one another and constantly learn and challenge each other throughout the process.
And nobody's scared to share, right?
Exactly.
I think that's something that I pride with, is that people have this abundance mindset versus the scarcity mindset, that we all have something to learn and there's a ton of business for us all. You were outside looking in for a little while in this industry, right? You just became a realtor. You thought that your passion would line up really nicely with this business and your skill sets. Now that you're in the business and in the trenches, what's the biggest surprise that you've had about now joining, and what people should know about kind of what's involved with being a realtor?
Being a realtor, there's a bit of a misconception as to what we do on a day-to-day. Lots of people think that, we show pretty homes and that's it, right?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I'm essentially running my own business. I don't think people realize that essentially that's what I'm trying to do, and that's what all of us realtors are trying to do in this industry, right?
There's a lot more behind the scenes just to get to that place that you're walking through that door with a client, right?
Exactly.
To get to that place, you put in a ton of work and you ran a small business to get there.
Exactly.
Entering this business, there's probably some fears joining
Definitely.
the business. Now, do those fears still reign true today?
I would say a little bit. I left a steady paying job, having that safety net of, an income, and I know I'm gonna get that, it's a different situation. And again, the business kind of comes to me, whereas now it's kind of shifting that gear a bit, and I am looking for business, right?
Sure.
And that's the constant challenge, but also the constant motivation.
Knowing you again and going through some of your business planning, you've got big goals. You're looking to, really get into this business and dominate really quickly, and that's exciting. That's what I think people should know about you, that the work ethic you're putting in and the commitments you've made kind of behind closed doors with me, they're big. That shows a testament to how you'll treat your clients and the relationships that you're planning to create. If you have conquered that set of fears and you're not worried about the steady paycheck, in a sense that you've made this leap, what else out there that is a little bit scary about this business, that now that you're in it, that is kind of a new set of, I didn't really know that existed?
I think one of the scariest things to think about the possibility of happening is working with a client who finds their dream home and the deal not going through or the transaction not going through, because I am an emotional person and I get excited with my clients. If those transactions don't succeed fully, I will just be disappointed in myself, but also just feel sad for my client.
Yeah, real emotions are brought in, and these aren't just little ones. These are ones because people make a move because of a life change, right?
Exactly.
They've had a baby, they've downsizing, they're huge changes, so we get emotionally attached, and I can sense that you'll be right in there with them. What else can you tell us about yourself, before I let you go today?
I've lived in this city for just over 3 years, but I can honestly say Calgary is my home. I'm passionate about this city. I love what it has to offer. I love that it's so close to the mountains. It's an active city with lots to do outdoors, which is one of my passions, is getting outdoors into the mountains. I'm excited to learn more about the city and learn about the city with my clients, and I just can't wait to see what this career brings me.
Awesome. Well, this career has already brought some fruit for your labor. I know there's a lot more coming. I'm excited to be a part of this journey with you, because I know what you're going to do and how many amazing clients you're going to be able to support. So I'm really excited that you joined us. And to watch this develop.
Thank you. Me as well.
Hugs.
Yay! You were still filming then, weren't you? Sorry. Don't know how to play it cool. That was good. Was that okay?
That was good.
Did we touch on enough?
Yeah, I think so. We got enough, right?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, shut up. Yeah.